After missions to the Moon and Mars, the Indian Space Exploration Association has now focused on Venus and furthermore plans to investigate the clouded side of the Moon in a joint effort with Japan. From media reports, the space organization likewise intended to send a test to Mars. India and Japan are likely to send a lunar wanderer to investigate the extremely durable shadow district of the Moon. According to the underlying plans, a lunar lander and meanderer worked by ISRO will be placed into space by a Japanese rocket with an arranged arriving close to the south pole of the Moon. The circle would be found 0.93 million miles from the Earth, and it would attempt to comprehend the coronal warming, sunlight-based breeze speed increase and the inception of coronal mass discharge, flares and close Earth space climate. The Aditya L1 and the Chandrayaan-3 missions would be taken up on need as soon as the following year and were probably going to be trailed by the mission to Venus and the mission to the Moon with JAXA. The outcome of the lunar meanderer on board Chandrayaan-3 was significant as it would be utilized again in the mission with JAXA. According to The Verge, the users would just need to say Siri followed by a command to activate the smart assistant. Apple's been working on this feature for the past several months and is expected to roll it out next year or in 2024. The current, two-word trigger phrase, "Hey Siri," increases the chance of Siri picking up on it. The Verge reported that switching to a single wake phrase might help Siri compete with Amazon's Alexa, which already allows users to activate the smart assistant with Alexa rather than Hey Alexa and Apos. It would also put Siri ahead of Google Assistant, which requires the OK Google or Hey Google phrases to activate, though users do not have to repeat the wake word when saying back-to-back requests. Before shutting down its voice assistant last year, even Microsoft had shifted from Hey Cortana to Cortana on smart speakers. The shorter trigger phrase isn't the only change expected from Siri. Apple may also integrate Siri into third-party apps and services and increase its ability to comprehend and process user requests. This picture from the Hubble Space Telescope shows the twisting arms of the world NGC 7038 twisting drowsily across space. Situated around 220 million light-years from Earth, NGC 7038 lies in the southern star grouping Indus. With an unquestionably rich and unpredictably definite perspective on a winding cosmic system, this picture likewise uncovered an immense number of far-off stars and universes around it. That is on the grounds that it's produced using a joint 15 hours worth of NASA/ESA Hubble time shown on NGC 7038 and gathering light. Such a lot of information demonstrates that this is a significant objective, and to be sure, NGC 7038 has been especially useful to space experts estimating distances at tremendous vast scopes. Utilizing an interconnected chain of estimation strategies called the infinite distance stepping stool, specialists can decide distances to cosmic articles. Each crosspiece in the stepping stool is aligned by before steps, in view of estimations of articles nearer to us. Consequently, the exactness of distances at the biggest scales is subject to how precisely distances to local articles not set in stone. Hubble assessed NGC 7038 with its Wide Field Camera 3, WFC3, to adjust two of the most well-known distance estimation procedures, Type 1a supernovae and Cepheid factors. One of Hubble's unique science objectives was to precisely lay out distances to night sky objects, and all through its 30 years of activity, Hubble's undeniably exact distance estimations have added to perhaps of the most fascinating perplexing issue in cosmology. The Hubble steady, which catches the pace of extension of the universe, is gotten from distance estimations. As stargazers' estimations of the Hubble steady have become more exact, their worth has become progressively conflicting with the worth of the Hubble consistent got from perceptions of the huge explosion's glimmer. Space experts have been not able to make sense of the confuse between the two upsides of the Hubble steady, which proposes that another disclosure in cosmology is ready to be made.